Hey everyone, Connie here, with some explaining to do. When I started this format with not having a schedule for reactions and all, I believe I kind of said that I won't really need to explain as much where reactions are, like when there's not many reactions lately and stuff. Because that was kind of I mean, that wasn't the reason why I did it, but that was one of the notable things that, like, obviously came with that. It's like, because whenever I was late on a reaction with a scheduled reaction, um, I felt like I always had to explain why I was late because it was scheduled. And with this new format, with not having a schedule, it's like I didn't really need to explain that because it's not scheduled. I don't have a set time or day I have to get to anything. Like, even though a lot of the time I get to certain reactions every week, usually I try to do so at the beginning of the week, I actually don't have to. It's not scheduled. It's not anything that I need to get to or need to get to by a certain time or day. Um, and I quickly want to, despite all that, I feel like I want to uh, keep you all up to date and tell you why I haven't gotten to certain things and stuff. Maybe it's just because I've done it for so long, but I just feel like I need to explain. And I'm sure you guys like are fine either way. Like, you'll probably say something along the lines of like, "Oh, you don't need to do that. It's okay. We understand." Stuff like that. Because you guys are great like that. But I want to explain anyway. So, yeah, this week has been pretty low with reactions, haven't hasn't it? It's been pretty sparse. I haven't uploaded much of anything. And I want to explain why, even though I, again, don't really need to with this unscheduled format. I want to. Um, Simply put, I haven't really been in a big recording mood this week. And I've said it, I've talked about it before that I actually have to be up for recording, that it actually takes a lot out of me. And I have to be, like, not just willing to record, but I have to be in the right mindset and I have to feel like I want to. And I really haven't that much this week. Like, I think I've only recorded two things the entire week so far, and it's already Thursday. And that was Owl House, which I did yesterday, and then I pre-recorded Ruby back on Monday. And I think that's it. And it's not that I haven't wanted to get to other stuff like Cyber 6, My Hero Academia, um, Demon Slayer, or whatnot. It's not that I haven't wanted to get to the other stuff. It's that um, I just haven't been feeling it. I don't know why. I'm not sick. I'm not like in a bout of depression or anything. It's nothing like that. I just I just haven't wanted to get to it. And I'm telling you guys now. I mean, this stuff's gonna happen. There's gonna be times like this when I just don't feel like recording. And it's nothing against anything. It's not against the shows I'm watching. It's not against even reacting itself. It's just I just don't want to do it at the time. And that might stretch on for days or even a week. And it's like I want to record, but at the same time just not feeling up to it. um so obviously there will be more reactions coming in the future. It's just, yeah, this week so far I haven't been feeling up to it that much. It's like I haven't had that drive to do so. And I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Tomorrow I might be feeling up for doing a bunch of reactions all at once. um, And I don't even know what I'll be feeling up to record either. Like, I might be up for a bunch of Demon Slayer just in one random go. I might feel up for My Hero and Cyber 6. I don't know. Um, but one of the reasons why I did all of this, why I am doing the unscheduled format, is to have that freedom, to have the ability to make these decisions. I don't have to feel obligated to force something out when I'm otherwise not feeling it. Because I've done that so many times over the years. Since I started doing reactions, I have done that so many times. I've forced myself to react to something. I feel the reactions have suffered. And I don't want to do that to you guys. And this format has been a godsend for me, honestly. It's done so much good for my mental state in regards to these reactions. And so, yeah, I'm very, very much on board with still doing this. Um, and cutting out the or not mega streams, cutting out the movie nights, the monthly movie nights, starting this year, has taken a lot of pressure off as well. Again, I might bring those back at some point because I mean I already had uh, dropped them and brought them back before. So I might bring them back at some point, but right now I think it's a good idea for me to have cut them out a little bit. Um, and honestly, I think it's just a generally good idea to have a less consistent schedule like I have now. Because honestly, it feels more natural, I guess you could say. I don't feel like I'm forced to get into stuff as much, and it allows the reactions for me to really care about what I'm reacting to, one way or the other, at the time I'm reacting to it, instead of feeling like I'm forcing myself to do it. So it just feels like it means more, and the reactions come across as more genuine. So having it like this, having it to where I have maybe more consistent days off and whatnot, it's helping me in a lot of ways. And I'm going to continue doing it. And if that means there's days at a time or even a week where there's not many reactions at all, then that's how it's going to be. And I don't know if it's going to be, but I want this update to kind of be the last one explaining that. Now, I mean, I'll make an update again, like if there's some big reason, like if there's something going on, because I want you guys to know about that kind of stuff too. Like if I am sick and that would interfere with me doing reactions, that's different than like, oh, I'm just not feeling up to it this week or something like that. Um, it's a completely different thing. If I'm actually sick, I'll let you guys know. Or if something else happened in my life that is preventing me, like something important or whatnot, then I'll let you know. Something like that it's different than simply just, again, not feeling up to it. And that's not saying that the latter is not important, because as I've just went through saying, it very much is. Excuse me. It very much is for the sake of the reaction and for my mental health. Um, so it's like, yeah, it's just if something like big actually happens that would prevent me straight up from recording, then I will let you know. But I want this to kind of be the last time I make this kind of update video when I'm just not feeling it. For those of you who are new to the channel, just this is also a way to kind of let you guys know what's going on, because um, there are a few of you who have subscribed recently. Um, But yeah, and some of you might not all know about what's going on. But yeah, and for some of you who also don't know, I do want to also bring this up real quick, just to let you guys know as well. I do have some mental conditions. Keep that in mind when watching my content. Um, that affects a lot. I have depression, I have anxiety, like legit anxiety, not just like, oh, I'm anxious sometimes. I have autism. Keep that kind of stuff in mind because it does affect how I am. Um, so for those of you who are new, yeah, just keep that kind of stuff in mind. I feel it's prevalent in all my videos, but I don't know about how others like see it. Um, but yeah, yeah. So the general gist is that there haven't been a lot of reactions this week because I just haven't been. I wouldn't even say I haven't been mentally there. It's just I haven't been in the right mindset to be able to record properly, in my opinion, and to record as properly as I want to for you guys and for myself. I've just I've just needed to do other stuff, get to other stuff, and just kind of take it from there. But I do want to get to continue getting to reactions soon. Um, Especially My Hero Academia. I know there's a new opening now. I know that the new opening has debuted. I definitely want to get to that. Um, but it's like I need to make sure I'm in that right mood to do so, so I can give you guys the best reactions I can, and so I can give myself the best experience in reacting that I can. Because I definitely don't want to lose my love for this kind of content by forcing myself to do it when I'm really not feeling up to it. That would suck. But yeah, so I want this to be kind of the last big update I make for this kind of thing. With again, with the exception of like if something actually happens. Um, and I guess if anyone asks about this kind of stuff in the future, you could just refer to them in the comments this video. Um, Show them this. But yeah, it's like that's why there haven't been reactions this week, and it kind of goes for like all time. It goes for like pretty much any time this happens. If there's a period of time where I'm just not getting a lot of reactions done, I might not like have a stream done, or pretty much any videos really. Then this is the reason. I'm just not feeling up to it. It's not that I don't want to react. It's not that anything bad happened, unless I say so specifically. Um, it's just I haven't been feeling up to it, and yeah, we'll get back to things hopefully as soon as we can. It's basically just like how I feel like every day when I wake up, and if I feel like I'm up to it today and stuff like that. um, but that all being said, we will definitely continue. I already have certain things downloaded so I can get to it whenever I'm feeling up to it. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm feeling up to it tomorrow, and we can get to a few things. Um, or at least maybe feeling up to a stream. I mean, maybe at least that. I don't know. We'll see though. Hopefully, hopefully we go back to all kinds of reactions ASAP. Um, in the meantime, I do apologize if anyone was confused why there haven't been a lot of reactions. Um, and remember, you don't really necessarily need to ask every so often in the comments like, oh, are you getting to this show this week, or are you still reacting to this? It's like if it's on the channel banner, I'm still reacting to it. Like that's the place to go to check that because I try to update that as soon as possible when I change my show, when a show changes. So that's kept as up to date as possible. Um, and again, I don't even know beforehand if I'm going to get to certain things each week. So asking me like, am I getting to Demon Slayer this week or something like that? I don't know. Don't ask me that. Honestly, it puts a lot of pressure on me, and it makes me feel like I am obligated to get to Demon Slayer now, or any show, mind you. Um, it's just like if I get to it, I get to it. That's kind of the point of this unscheduled format. I mean, most weeks I'll probably get to most, if not all, shows, but again, it just depends on how I'm feeling. Because it's not just how I'm feeling determines like if I even do reactions. It's which reactions I want to do as well. Like, am I feeling up to recording My Hero today, or am I feeling up to doing maybe Cyber 6 or something? Um, you get the gist. But yeah, either way, once more, I just want to explain and everything, give a kind of reasoning for how things have been, and kind of where they're going in the future, what I'm going to do just going forward. Um, or what I'm not going to do, I guess, not let you guys know every single time, unless, again, it's something important comes up. Um, but in the meantime, we will get back to reactions once again as soon as we can. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.